Okay, here we are, part 3. The reason I'm breaking this up is, like I said before in part 1, my camera doesn't do very long videos, so I'd love to, maybe I can do something, splice them together later, but right now I'm doing them in parts. Roses. Here's a better view of the garden from this side. If you can see, I've kind of got a gravel path all around the flower garden. Now this used to be an S shape, but it's not any longer. I don't know if you can get the full extent of really how long that is, but it's got to be a good 50 feet long probably. I'm not sure. But I love filling it with perennials, and then in little spots where they don't come up in certain years, I stick in some annuals, and away we go. Yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned before, I've kind of resorted to filling my pots with allium or flowering onion, and they just bloom. They don't really need any moisture except the rain, and they look so nice in the wintertime when the pods are all gone to seed and they're dried. And so yeah, I've been kind of doing that. So we'll just continue on. This is the back side now of the flower garden, but still really pretty. I like to keep it pretty all around, all sides. I think this is going to be yellow. Appears to be. Some more orange lilies. They're so prolific. Oh, there's a few stragglers, the columbine, see? And this in the front is my allium. It's going to get a lot bigger than that, but it's not the giant one, it's just the regular one, but very prolific. Here's some volunteer portulaca. Now, you can't see the colors very well with this camera, but there's many shades. There's kind of a rose color in the middle there, yellow, orange, and when we get a little bit of heat in the next few days, those are going to just pop. Stuck a new little bush in there. Now this, folks, is what I didn't know would bear fruit, is my flowering almond. I thought, well, flowering, okay, but it has almonds on it. Now, I'm not sure how heavily they can produce, but see if I can find an almond for you here. Look at this. Oh, I'll get in here. That is an almond. I don't know if you can tell how big it is from, but look, okay, here's my hand. That's going to be a very nice sized almond. Grow your own. Here's some more daylilies. And here's a cute little striped geranium in the pink can. Some Johnny jump ups that seem to jump up in places where it's kind of ball looking, and I let them go until they get scraggly and then rip them out. Here's some lovely kind of a dusty rose lily. I just love them. I wish I could remember the names of these. These are actually local lilies. We have a Honeywood nursery, Bert Porter, very famous, has developed a lot of these lilies, the varieties, and so, yeah. Now in the background, if you can get it back up a little bit here, can't maybe show you unless I had actually somebody standing there. Those are flowering or Himalayan orchids, and they are actually probably 5 feet tall, and I would imagine would get taller, and they just grow like weeds. They're easy to pull, and they fill up a few places here and there, and if I don't want them there, I just rip them out. And they come just lovely in the spring, and they're not hard to pull. There's a blue spruce. Here's the front of our deck, our back deck. I like to keep something up there. I love to fill those with petunias. On the very front edge of our deck, I'll show you what I planted oh, can you hear those dogs? This is something I planted, wild cucumber. It's an old-fashioned vine, a very old-fashioned vine, but I love it. It gives us a little bit extra privacy. And maybe down here you can see a washing machine filled with petunias. sorry, a birdbox. It was, yeah, a birdhouse. A wannabe birdhouse, but actually it was a little old mailbox I put up, and we stick our garden tools in there and garden gloves. And we have had a wren wanting to nest in there. And I'm thinking she read the sign. I'm thinking. But unfortunately, she wanted to have her nest on top of my tools, and when I would move my tools, she'd move out. So I'd give her another chance, and she still didn't want to be in there without those tools, so I guess it made more privacy. That's actually a chicken feeder, an inverted chicken feeder. I put some flowers in. This is an old cedar, and again, flowering lantana, the wildflower in Hawaii I was talking about. And it doesn't show up so much. The colors here actually are yellow, orange, and then a hot pink. And the hot pink doesn't show up as hot pink so much. Maybe if I get closer in, it'll have more of the true color. But they are lovely. They just bloom and bloom and bloom, and they love hot, dry places. So I thought this container would be perfect for them this year. And I'm sure by the end of the summer they'll be just hanging out the sides, so we're really enjoying them. There's different varieties. I had ordered the pink purposely, but there are some as reddy orange ones too. I think that accidentally got mixed in. And there are some pale pink ones, and yeah. Now, as promised, I'm going to tell you what the mystery of this is. This is an old satellite dish which we're making into a gazebo. This will be the roof. We found some old panels for the sides, and we're going to have ourselves a gazebo which we can convert to a greenhouse for the spring. So maybe in a future video I'll show you what that's all about. So I hope you enjoyed these videos, and please comment below. Thank you.